Guys, the number one fault, or one of the biggest faults in golf I see, is when people sway into the backswing. Okay, what causes a sway? So I'm going to couple the sway with a few different errors that are associated with the golf swing. Okay, so two, rotate onto the backswing, or rotate your shoulders into the backswing. It creates a lot of tilt in the lower body, and then from there, going to hit the ground pretty much most of the time if you sway off the golf ball. So in position that sways. Picture this right knee. A sway is when the lower body starts kicking back towards away from the target. So a sway is when people's knees go too much outside the right foot, almost in this action. So if I was to do down the line, a sway is when this right knee gets moved, this right knee moves too far outside the right foot, and then from there, wherever our centre's positioned or wherever our chest is positioned in relation to the golf ball, that's where the club is going to hit the ground. So what causes a sway? A sway is caused by you telling somebody, oh, you need to transfer enough weight into this right side of the backswing. But what that does is it gets the weight going too far outside the golf ball, and if it gets the weight going too far outside the golf ball, then the contact's going to be made behind the golf ball. So you get into this position. If I was to sway, what happens is the upper body tilts this way, so it tilts too far back, and what happens is this left shoulder gets a little bit too high, and I'm going to hit the ground before the golf ball. So if I go too far away behind the golf ball, then what do I do to try and hit the golf ball on the way down? I have to try and slide to hit the golf ball. So right knee, so if I was to go the right knee, picture this mirror behind me, okay? So if I was to sway, my centre, my head, okay, moves too far outside that mirror, and then from there, I'm going to hit the ground. So you would never throw something, if you were throwing a tennis ball, you would never throw something by trying to feel like you're trying to hit it up in the air, okay? You never throw it from underneath it, you'd always throw it from more on top of it. So the sway creates an over the top swing path. So if I was to get into a position where there's too much weight rotating into the back foot, so I'm not rotating my shoulders. Because my shoulders haven't rotated, the club's almost straight up and down. So if the club's almost in a more vertical position, I'm going to have to chop across the golf ball to hit it. So the sway is created by lack of rotation in the hips and the shoulders. So think of this formula. If I sway 1 inch, I have to add about 1 more inch rotation into the backswing. So how does that work? So if I sway 1 inch off the golf ball, then this right knee moves too far behind my right foot, so it moves 1 inch behind it, then I have to add 1 more inch of rotation into the backswing. So if you add more rotation, you'll create a bit more power, you'll create a bit more arm depth, creating a bit more speed. So how to get rid of this move? Okay, so the idea is to keep the lower body really quiet. So think about you're in quicksand. So if you're in quicksand, the lower body doesn't tilt, your knees stay nice and stable, but they still have to turn. So this left knee has to turn off the golf ball, but so does this right knee. So if you sway, the knees move in the same angle, so almost in this action. So if I was down the line, if I was to sway, they almost move in the same line. But if I was to eliminate a sway, think about the left knee turning more in towards the right toe, and then think about kicking this right knee out, so you're going to rotate a bit better into the backswing. So a lot of people sway, this right knee is turned in the way. What that does is it doesn't create a lot of rotation. If I can't turn, I have to tilt the upper body to rotate. So turn this right knee out, and turn the left knee out. So think about the right foot at 2 o'clock and the left foot at 10 o'clock. So from there, I'm going to create a bit more rotation into this right hip. I'm not going to sway, I'm going to stay centred over the golf ball. And as we're coming back down into impact, it's really easy to turn this left hip out of the way. So almost, we're not this action where I'm tilting, that's really sore on my right knee. So if you've got trouble with this right knee, then look at what the body's doing. So take the club back, the right knee has to turn out. And as we're coming back into impact, we're going from hitting behind the golf ball with the sway before to hitting more on top of the golf ball, so more in relation to where your chest is, more where the chest started. So we're going to make contact where the chest started. So remember what we said, if you sway 1 inch off the golf ball, you have to add 1 more inch of rotation. So if you move 1 inch off it, then I have to add 1 more inch rotation. If I move 2 inches off it, I have to add 2 inches of rotation. So it's just trying to get into a formula of doing that. So on the middle of the cane, so if I was to sway, then what's going to happen is that cane is going to move away from my foot. So if I move further back, so The idea is to try and keep your foot always in contact with that cane. So I make sure I'm in the camera here. So if I was to put that cane underneath my right foot, if I was to sway, so my upper body would tilt behind me, the lower body would tilt this way, the knees would kind of go in the same direction. Then from there, what's going to happen is that cane is going to move towards the outside of my foot. So the idea is to stand on the cane, and obviously there's plenty more drills coming your way, so put the cane through the middle of the foot. I always have to make sure that that cane's in contact with my feet, okay? So turn this right hip out slightly, so the right knee, the right leg and the right hip. That's going to help you rotate into the backswing, create a bit more tension off this right knee. So get to the top of the backswing, rotate, so feel like the right hip goes behind you, feel like the left knee falls in slightly towards the middle of the right foot, and then from there I'm going to turn into impact. So if you've got any thoughts on that video, a quick drill, keep the foot in the middle of the cane, make sure you post your comments below how to stop the sway. If you stop the sway, this will get rid of all the problems that's associated with topping the golf ball, swing over the top, hitting the ground, early extension. So it's important to sort out the rotation into the backswing, and obviously that's going to coincide with rotation on the downswing. So got any thoughts on that video? A drill to stop the sway, a couple of tips to stop the sway. Turn the right hip out, feel like your legs are in quicksand, allow the left knee to rotate in the way, but obviously keep your body centred, and feel like everything goes into your right pocket, so everything rotates into your right pocket. And make sure you give the video a thumbs up and share it around, so the more shares I get, the more views, the more people can subscribe, and the better you become as a golfer. Thank you.